defensive side, I would say.
What kind of feedback have you gotten so far through the draft process?
Good, a lot of good interviews. That's kind of like where I feel like I was shine, just because I know I haven't really got a chance to get in front of teams and everything and stuff like that. So it's been good.
What do you bring to a team as a player and as maybe a leader?
Just toughness, versatility. I think my influence, from college, I think I bring it with me to the league. Just the fact that I can play a lot of roles in the back end, and I do my job every time you ask me.
If you had to give a pitch to a recruit that was considering Ball State, what would you say to him?
It's a maker of men. You go to a lot of places, they got a lot more and they do a lot less. I think it's a place where if you really want to maximize who you are as a player and as a person, that's where you'll go.
Thanks.
I'm sorry, I got confused with the years, but coming from 21 to 22 with that injury, what was that process? How did you recover from that injury, and how do you feel, how did it feel coming back from that and doing as well as you did?
Just a mental thing. I think what it was the details in my game. Like, I really had to slow down. I think the injury just gave me a chance to evaluate myself more mentally and physically. Had to be way more detailed in my craft coming back. Obviously, a wrong step one way, this way, and your recovery can take you down a whole different path. So I definitely think it made me way more detailed.
Do you kind of consider yourself like a film junkie? Like, do you really kind of watch film, like pick yourself apart?
Yeah, most definitely. I say I'm my toughest critic. I probably watch a lot of film, just more than I probably should. And I watch just about everything. I still catch myself if I can get into the database watching old stuff.
In the interviews that you've done, have you ever had anybody tell you that you watch too much film?
Nah, I don't think they'll tell you that at all. Like, they don't, they ask, like, how do I like to learn and stuff. And I always throw in there, like, I'm a big film guy, I'm a big note taker, so film is always big for me. I ain't never heard too much.
So what's it like to get the opportunity to put yourself in front of NFL teams? Is that something
about it, I ain't gonna
you
talk
said
about
yourself?
You know what I'm saying?
Didn't really think that you had a chance
I let my
It's humbling to say the least. I'm very grateful for it just because I've been preparing for this opportunity since I was ever could touch a ball. Like, I knew it would come someday, and just being here enough, like, I'm very thankful.
And being just up the road at Ball State, what's it like to be able to come down here and represent Harvard?
I'm excited. Like, I'm very happy. Just, wear this name across my chest. I wear it with great pride just because I know guys like me, schools like that, we don't really get a lot of opportunities, so I'm happy.
Can you speak to what this week has been like for you so far?
I say just fun. Fun knowing that you're taking that next step, to starting a lifelong journey is something that you've been dreaming about since you was a kid. It can get stressful at times, but I just try to keep taking the fun out of everything.
But like when I would go against him, like he would just motion.
Nick, playing at Ball State, how is it like playing under Coach Mike New and the culture they have over there?
I love Coach New and the staff really just because, like, the structure. They real strict, accountable. They all about the details over there. I say they really prepared me to be a pro. Just because, at a smaller school, you need all the advantages you can get. You're not just really beating guys off talent, you're beating guys off scheme, details, and execution. So I think just the everyday stuff that they put in, just in the culture that we got there, that we set there, I think from the time I got there to the time I left, I'm grateful for it.
If a team were to draft you, what kind of player are they getting?
You're getting a tough, versatile player. I play a lot of special teams. I play a lot of positions on the back end. There's really no job that's too big or too small for me to complete.
Have you met with the Buccaneers this week?
I think so. I met with a lot of teams this week.
Nick, what would you say some strengths are in your game?
It hasn't been that big.
Just my versatility and my movement. I started off inside. I'm a long guy. I can play on the outside and be a number one corner if you need me to. I can be a nickel, lay down, cover guy in the slot if you need me to. I can move back, play in the middle of the field, play safety. I think my versatility and just knowledge of all the positions in the back end helps me.
Deal I've seen is like $1 million.
Have you thought about what it would be like to end up with the Indianapolis Colts being right down the road?
It'd be like a second homecoming. I spent a lot of time here, obviously. Danny Penner, he was a guy I looked up to a lot my freshman year. He ended up here in Indianapolis. It'd definitely mean a lot to me to stay somewhere close to where I found my second home.
Being a guy from Detroit, what would it be like to play for the Lions?
Man, it's everything. That's like a lifelong dream. It's more than just being from the city. I'm really a Lions fan. I don't know how much longer I can be a Lions fan, but I'm a Lions fan. And, until my name get called by somebody else, for sure, it's everything.
What was the Shrine Bowl process for you too? Like how excited was for
that's a team thing.
for that? What was the week in Vegas like? Kind of all that stuff.
It definitely was fun. I think the best part was just seeing how the Patriots staff operated. They was real professional with everything they did. It was kind of like school, but on a way more intense day, just because everything they do is on a professional level as opposed to a college level. But it definitely was humbling just being around the Patriots staffers, seeing how they move, how they communicated. Being in the room with Bill Belichick, that's an opportunity everybody don't get. So I was very happy.
Was there a receiver you really liked going up against that week?
I say none in particular. On my team, I didn't get to go against him, but DeMario Douglas, he was real nice. I wish I got a chance to go against him. And obviously, Zay Flowers was there, but he didn't really practice.
At what point did this become a reality for you that you're going to come to the combine, have a chance to go to the NFL?
Probably.
I can see that.
I would say like around the end of my high school career, I just had my mind made up that, if I just keep making good on all my chances, I really have a chance. And then like obviously, a little bit in my college career, you start getting calls, start hearing things, you just thinking, you do a couple things right, play the way you're supposed to play, and just finish the job, you can be here one day.
With the success you had in the Shrine Bowl, how
I would say
carry that momentum
Robinson,
going
he's a
into
corner. He came in from
Really just make good on all the opportunities I get. I think I still got a lot of boxes to check in a lot of people's mind, to validate myself. And I've been preparing for so long. I know the player I am, I know the person I am, and I'm just ready to show everybody really.
True enough, very competitive. He always want to get better. Always want to see others get better. So he has that competitive edge, that mindset.
I talked to Danny a lot when he first got in, just because I was like, I'm still a freshman, sophomore in college. It's super eye-opening, and I just wanted to know everything that went into it, because Danny is like a true professional. He was a professional even at Ball State, the way he went about the business. So I definitely wanted to know.